What's up everybody, welcome back to the Art of Crypto, the birthplace of absolutely legendary gains. In this video, we are going to take a deeper look into ADA. Now this is just going to be a pretty quick video and it is going to talk about how I believe that ADA is about to start popping off really soon. So if you want to figure out exactly which levels that you're supposed to be watching out for ADA and exactly what you should be looking out for, make sure you stick around till the end of this video. But before I dive right into it, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter at _the Art of Crypto, you're going to want to do so because this is where I'm sharing the latest market updates that I wouldn't otherwise be able to share on YouTube due to time constraints, because contrary to popular belief, it does take quite a bit of time to film a video. So if that is something that you are interested in, make sure you check out my Twitter. But otherwise, right now, let's dive right into ADA, shall we? So immediately you're going to want to watch this trend line right here, and this trend line, like I usually like to say that markets move in phases of expansions and consolidations, and this is what I mean. Every time the market finishes expanding, you get a period of consolidation, preferably, or not preferably, usually into a point of support. Now just to give you an example, right, you get a market expansion like that and then you sort of consolidate before you get the next move, and then you consolidate right before you get the next move, something like that. So at the moment, Cardano is, in my opinion, about to start breaking out of this consolidation phase, and the level that you are going to want to watch for is this level right here at 2.21, or about 2.2-ish, right? Not only is this a previous like resistance and support, like you can see that price tended to find a reaction at this level, right? Support, resistance, you get the point. Many things happen in between this level right here, and that is something you want to pay attention to. So you are going to want to mark down that level, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to buy the breakout of that level along with a bullish retest of that level. So basically, if you do buy the breakout just like that, just like the way that I taught you, then it's going to be a really safe trade, because you can literally just you will have somewhere for you to set your stop loss. And this is what I mean. A breakout is supposed to, break out. It's not supposed to go up and then come back down. And if it does come back down, then you just get stopped out with minimal loss, and that is totally fine, because some of the best traders in the world are wrong about half the time, and yet they are still wildly profitable. So it's not about whether or not you are wrong. It is more about, if you are wrong, have you managed your risk well enough that you can get out with just a tiny loss? So this is something that you absolutely want to pay attention to. And the take profit targets for this trade, in the event that you do take it, in my opinion, use these points as reference points rather than, gospel, like, oh, AOC says that you have to take profit over there. That's not how it works, okay? These are just reference points, okay? So as the price is going up, you're going to want to take your profit in increments, right? So maybe you can take about 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, and take the rest here. That's just an example. Of course, I'm not saying that ADA is going to stop at just $3. In fact, if we want to figure out any, higher TP levels above the all-time high, then you are going to want to draw a fib from that swing top to that swing low, and this is going to be the next take profit levels. I do believe that ADA will peak somewhere at about $5, at least by the end of this year. I don't know about next year, but at least for this year, I do believe that the highest it can go is about $5, just based off of this fib retracement. So in the event, the higher it goes, make sure you just take your profit on the way up, because you don't want to be that guy who has every, over here, he's like, oh, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm a millionaire, and then he doesn't take any profit, and ADA goes all the way back down and stops him out in a loss. Let's just say that you really do not want to be that guy, so make sure you take your profit on the way up. Now that is going to be the bullish scenario. I do believe that if ADA breaks out of this consolidation, that it is going to start moving for about at least the next couple of weeks to a month, but who knows? That's why over here at this channel, we always prepare for the worst, right? We are never, overly biased towards any given one direction, and we always prepare for both sides of the equation. And because of that, I'm going to give you a couple of levels that you're going to want to watch for on ADA in order to get ADA in the event that ADA does start dumping. And these couple of levels is going to come in at around 1.91, 1.6, 1.5, and 1.38. Now, in the event that ADA does get to any of these levels, this is a very safe level to buy ADA at, especially at $1.5. I do believe that if ADA were to dump, you can quote me on this a couple months in the future, but if ADA really does dump all the way to 1.5, I do believe that this is going to be the bottom, right? And notice how I don't have any indicators, I don't have anything on. This, me catching the bottoms comes purely from an understanding of price action. Now, if you guys remember, when I made a video, I included UNFI at the end of the video as a bonus trade for you guys to take. And for those of you who took it, I called I called Unfi at about $7.6. It came down to about $7.55, and so far we are already like, I really like, comment down in the comment section if you took that trade that I gave you, right? We are up over 50% from that exact entry. Now again, feel free to fact check this, right? This is something that I called weeks in advance before this actually happened. I called it back when Unfi was like somewhere like here or here, and I called it, right? And this is going to be a similar concept to this ADA bottom that I'm calling right now. So in the event that you do get, you know, ADA falling all the way down to $1.5, I do believe that that is going to be very, very close to the exact bottom, if not the exact bottom. And at the moment, if you have found this video helpful, it would help me so much if you could just drop a like button. It's a small gesture, but it really helps me out a lot. Now, I know I talk a lot about snipers, right? I snipe a lot of bottoms on my trades, and if there is just something that you might be interested to check out more of, then you're going to want to check out the private Discord group. Over here you're going to get access to all of my trades, the sniper trades and all the other trades that I might be calling. And not only that, you're going to get access to daily market updates. Like, I'm going to be telling you, hey, today's going to be a good day, today's going to be a bad day, this is what you should be doing, right? If you find yourself always getting lost, like, hey, what should I be doing right now? Should I be buying? Should I be selling? Right? I'm going to be able to tell you everything in this Discord group. Not only that, I will tell you what coins I might be looking at and what coins are going to perform well, you know, over the course of, you know, a certain amount of time. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you check out the Discord group. As a bonus, you're going to get access to the trading education, where I lay down everything that I've learned over the years. This is where you're going to learn, you know, what works and discard 90% of the things that don't work. And as a bonus, like, we're making money literally every single day. So let's just say that this group is going to pay itself off real quick. So if this is something that you might be interested in, make sure you check out the link in the description. For now though, as always, like, for the people who watch until the end of my videos, I always give you guys a bonus trading setup, just like the one that I called on Unfi. So this coin, again, I know I've talked about compound for, like, I've talked about compound before in the last, you know, week, but you're really going to want to pay attention to this. Back then I drew the trend line from there to there, something like that, and indeed compound did actually pump like 10% from the point of entry that I was telling you guys about. But at the moment, there is a new trend line that is developing on compound at the moment, and it looks something like this. So really, you're going to want to pay attention to this trend line, and you're going to want to mark down this level right there at 318.5 or 319. And you're going to, similarly to ADA, you're going to want to buy the breakout of that level, and these are going to be the take profits, right? 374, 432, 510, 574, 679, and 830. Now, I do believe that compound is going to be one of the biggest runners, right? In the event that DeFi Perp, let's go over to DeFi Perp. In the event that this starts to run, I do believe that compound is going to be one of the biggest leaders in DeFi Perp. But otherwise, let me just read out some of the TP levels on ADA, because I know that some of you are not able to see the screen. So the TP levels for ADA is going to be $2.3, 2.5, 2.7, 2.95, 3.2, 3.4, 3.57, 3.8, 4.24, and finally at about 4.95, which I believe will be, you know, a top for ADA for quite a while. And if you feel like you want to help me out and help me get on the YouTube algorithm, I want you to just comment out in the comment section COMP in the comment section. Now, if you don't want to do so, that's fine as well. If you decide to do so, I thank you a lot. But otherwise, may the gains be with you, my friend, and peace.